LRX. FusionNet set to begin at 9 p.m. officially, however, pre-check starting in less than 5 minutes. All stations with a valid call sign wishing to join FusionNet and check in early are welcome to do so in a little less than 5 minutes, 8:30 to be exact. KD2LRX.
K2ACD. Has you already started up? You guys have it already?
K2ACD. Hey, Matt. Yo, I made an announcement 4 minutes ago that we're going to start pre-check at 8:30 just to kind of keep the frequency clear. So I'll toss it back to you, and then I'm going to start pre-check.
Alright, J73, yeah, I think it is 8:30. What time is it? K2ACD, 73.
Well, Matt, since you did check in just about 30 seconds before, I did log you as number 2. What's your local temperature? Do you have traffic for tonight?
52 degrees here in Long Beach, and yeah, I got a little bit of traffic.
Okay, you broke up a little bit, but I have you down as 52 in traffic. QSL?
QSL, got one piece of traffic.
All right, very good. So with that said, I'm going to check in, putting you in the 2 spot tonight. This is the pre-check portion of FusionNet, and we are checking in any and all stations looking to be checked in early. Don't forget the official start of FusionNet is at 9 p.m. Eastern. Any stations wishing to check in may do so, stating their call sign, their name, their PTH, local temperature, and whether or not they have traffic.
Net control, did you copy KG5 SOR?
Good evening, everyone. This is Kilo Bravo 6, Delta Hotel Romeo, Mike, Tulsa, Washington, 56.8 degrees.
All right, let's hold it right there, guys. Let's hold it right there. All right, the net would like to welcome KG5 SOR. It looks like Dana in Sentinel, Colorado. And then we have KB60 HR. Michael in Tulsa, Washington, we're at 56.8 degrees. KG5 SOR, want to know if you have traffic, local temperature is, please.
Roger, 60 degrees at 8,500 feet, and yeah, I have traffic, KG5 SOR, thank you.
Okay, I got you down as no traffic, but just restate your temperature. You cut out at the very beginning of your transmission. KG5 SOR. What was your temperature once more?
.60 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, 60 degrees it is. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right, and Michael in Kelso, you don't have traffic, I'm assuming. Is that correct?
No, I do not have traffic.
All right, very good. Okay, so we have K2ACD, KG5SOR, KB6DHR. Who wants to be number 5 with me at the top position? KD2LRX, state your call sign, your name, your QTH temperature, and whether or not you have traffic for tonight's net.
KI4ZRO. Good evening, Jay. This is Bruce in Newberry, South Carolina. Kilo India 4, Victor Romeo Oscar. It's 69 degrees here and no traffic tonight.
All right, Bruce, we want to welcome you to the net, KI4VRO. Bruce in Newberry, South Carolina, where it is nice and warm at 69 degrees with no traffic. Welcome to tonight's net. All right, who wants to be number 6? Please call net control now.
November 8, Victor Tango Uniform, N8VTU, Scott in Pickle, Ohio at 53 degrees. No traffic.
All right, we got Scott. Welcome aboard, Scott. Great to have you here. 53 degrees. No traffic for tonight. We're glad to have you in Pickle tonight. All right, you're in the number 6 spot. Who wants to be number 7? KD2LRX, net control.
All right, finally. All right, this is radio station Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Echo, better known as always chasing 2 American Eagles over here in Gravesend, Brooklyn, New York. What is going on, my friend? What is going on? I have traffic, and my weather, my temperature is 52 degrees. 52, 5-2.
All right, we got Joe in there, number 7. Welcome aboard, my friend. I feel like I've spoken to a lot this week. And I'm not complaining. We got 52 degrees, traffic, Joe in Gravesend, Brooklyn, New York. Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Echo. Welcome aboard, sir. All right, this is pre-checks right here on FusionNet. Any stations wishing to check in early, just like the following 7 stations have already, they do so by stating their call sign, their name, their QTH, and their local temperature, and also stating whether or not they have traffic for tonight.
Kilo Delta 9, Oscar Hotel, Quebec, KD9OHQ, Ron in Trumpelow, Wisconsin. No traffic, 49 degrees is my outside temperature.
Kilo 7, Alpha Yankee Juliet, Annette in Boise, Idaho, where it's 45 degrees and I'll have traffic.
And who wants to be number 9? Couldn't call that control.
You doubled with someone, Jay.
All right, 45 degrees in Boise, Idaho, which kind of looks like, when you read it quickly, Bose. Kind of like the people that make like the headphones and the wave radio. But it's Boise and it's 45 degrees. She's got traffic, aka jokes. She's got jokes. All right, and she's coming up in just a little while, everybody, during the official start of FusionNet. Okay. Who wants to be number 10? Call that control now. KD2LRX. Anybody at the moment want to be the 10th check-in? If you do, here's your chance. KD2LRX.
Ooh, me, me. N7MKY, where it's 44 degrees in Boise, Idaho. Sorry. This is your captain speaking. I need to calm down because I need to control the plane. Yes, I'll have traffic. Back to net control.
That was uncharacteristically David. One of our net control operators here in 7MKY. Welcome aboard, sir, the pilot of the vessel. Well, tonight he's not. Tonight he's just kind of a flight engineer. He's got 44 degrees. He's got traffic, and we'll hear what that is in just a little while. He's in the 10 spot. All right, who wants to be number 11? Call net control now.
Net control, N5 DWR, Spring, Texas, and it's currently 76 degrees. Back to net control.
Dennis, welcome aboard N5DWR. Dennis, you are a wild card because I often know who's got traffic and who doesn't, but you're a guy who some weeks has traffic and some weeks doesn't. So definitely let us know which way would you like to roll this week.
I'm sorry, Jason. I meant to say I have no traffic this evening.
Okie dokie. We got you there. No traffic. 76 degrees, though, is the breaking weather report in Spring, Texas. Thank you very much, sir. All right. We've got 11 great check-ins so far. Who wants to be number 12? 1282 LRX. Stations wishing to be check-in number 12 may do so now. We're doing pre-checks for FusionNet set to begin officially at 9 p.m. This is what we call our pre-check portion of the net.
Net control, KK7AYJ. Did you get me? I'm not sure.
Annette, I got you in there. Not only did I get you in there, but I said that your traffic is that you've got jokes. So yeah, you're in there. You are just before David, and you are number 9 tonight.
Thank you, net control.
You are most welcome, Cigarette Annette, any time. All right, guys. As we are about 15 minutes away from the official start of FusionNet, so far we are off to a great start with 11 check-ins. Who wants to be number 12 as we check them in early for the pre-check portion of FusionNet 82 LRX net control? KD2 LRX. Any stations wishing to be number 12, net control, KD2 LRX.
Net control, this is Kilo 2, Charlie Victor Delta. Chris in New York City. We have 52 degrees Fahrenheit and no traffic.
All right, KTCVD number 12 tonight. He is, of course, in New York City on the Upper West Side. He is our resident statistician and one of two Fusion ambassadors. We're glad to have him in there on the 12th spot tonight. Who would like to be number 13? KD2 LRX, the pre-check portion of the net, and that official start of the net's about 13 minutes away or so. KD2 LRX.
Jason, N5 BWR.
N5 DWR, go ahead, sir.
I've got a quick question since it's fairly quiet right now. Do you guys in the New York area have much the 220 band?
I wouldn't say a whole lot, at least to my knowledge. We do have one banging repeater, though, in Staten Island, that by banging I mean it's really a great repeater system. Staten Island is quite a ways away from me, and I'm able to hit it on an HT. I think that's called a GOW repeater, if I'm not mistaken. Joe could confirm that, but other than that, 220 I think is pretty much where it's at everywhere else. It's kind of that one that, hams are always curious about, but not a lot of hams have access to or are on it. Yeah, I'll toss it back to whoever wants to take that. Great question.
KD2ACD with a comment?
Matt, please go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I already feel like I need your approval. Let the net started. There's a bunch of guys out east in Suffolk County that are on 220 on Simplex, and they have a portable repeater. And I was thinking how good it would be to have a better 220 radio than my VX8. So I actually just bought a little, I think it's 25 watt radio that does 220. So there is some activity on them around K2ACD.
So N5DWR, there you have it. A little insight from both Matt and myself. Back to you.
All right, thanks, guys. I was just wondering, getting a little bit curious about it myself, and we do have, I've checked, we do have a few repeaters here in the Houston area. Most of them are a little ways away from me, so I don't know whether I could get on them or not. But I don't know, something to think about, and maybe try it out one of these days. And fine, DWR. RGA, 54 degrees.
Into RGA. That call sign sounds very, very, very familiar. So does that voice. Is that the one and only, always good looking president of the Kings County Radio Club, Mitch? Well, Mitch checked in. I'm working down his traffic. I don't know if he has it or not, but we'll find out in a little while. He's number 13. And getting back to UN5DWR, Dennis in Spring, Texas. I personally, I haven't been on 220 in a while. In fact, I have a THF6A that I just need a part soldered on before I could reassemble the housing on it. And I got it intentionally for 220 because I actually really enjoyed messing around on that band. So yeah, it's really an interesting band. You do meet some different people who don't hang out elsewhere, or maybe some that do, some familiar faces as well. But I love that you brought that up tonight, so thank you very much, Dennis. All right. Who wants to be number 14 right after Mitch and to RGA?
Net control. Net control. This is KG0BK, Ruston, Iowa, where it is 53 degrees.
KG0BK and MANCHESTER, Manchester, Iowa, where it's 53 degrees. And Russ, come on, man, you know the drill. Do you have traffic or not tonight?
Oh, I better have, or I'm going to be in big trouble. Yeah, we'll have traffic. KG0BK.
All right, very, very good. Fantastic. And if Joe is listening right now, and Joe, you know sometimes when you're on Google and you type in someone, and then all of a sudden, like, your brain isn't really focused on what you typed in, and you keep just scrolling. Well, I've been scrolling on pictures of Lizzo for the last, I don't know, last half hour unintentionally. And, I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess Joe's not listening right now. Either that or he's disgusted with what I just said. Alright, we got 4 minutes before the start of FusionNet with 14 check-ins so far. And looks like it's going to be a good net. All right. Any other stations wishing to check in may call net now.
This is Kilo Delta 5 Bravo India Golf. Kilo Delta 5 Bravo India Golf. No traffic for the net.
Denon, we got you in there. Welcome aboard, sir. I just have one question for you. What is your local temperature?
It is currently 71 degrees in the big town of Natchez, Mississippi.
All right, very good. You know what's very interesting? If any of you guys are in that logger, where we do monitor this net, some of you guys have cities that are all in caps. So Natchez is in caps, Brooklyn's in caps, Pico's in caps, but the rest of the guys are upper lower format, like me and Matt and KG5SO Warren Sentinel and our buddy Michael and Kelso and so on and so forth. Very, very interesting. I'm not sure why that is. All right, we are 3 minutes away from the start of this net, guys. Are you excited? Are you as excited as I am for this net? Well, stay tuned. It's about to get started in just a few minutes.
N2 HVR November 2 Hotel Victor Radio, making Ozone Park, where it is 51 degrees. Good evening, Jay.
All right, N2HVR, Nick in Ozone Park, Queens. Welcome aboard, sir. I'm assuming you don't have traffic because you normally don't, but I will ask.
Whoops, yeah, no traffic, just supporting the net.
All right, guys, 51 degrees. You are acknowledged. KD2 MSU, our resident meteorologist, 51 degrees. He's got the weather coming up for us. And Nick, I acknowledge the fact that you don't have traffic tonight, but we are certainly, as always, very, very happy that you're here tonight. All right, guys, let's stand by, okay? Because the net is about to get started in just a second or two or three. Stand by, clear the airwaves, KD2 LRX, and control.
WB7 RWS Mike from Emmett, Idaho. Temperature 45 degrees, no traffic.
All right, we have Mike acknowledged in Emmett, Idaho. Mike, welcome aboard, 45 degrees and no traffic. I'm going to ask everyone to clear the air right now because it is the start of FusionNet. And good evening, this is FusionNet. I'm KD2 LRX, your net control operator for this evening. This net meets every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern, unless otherwise noted, and of course you do not have to be a member to check in, but why not consider joining? So how do you check in, you ask? Very simple. Check in 10 times consecutively in a row, and at the time of your 10th check-in, please tell us if your email address is up to date on QRZ. If not, please let us know by sending us an email to fusion@thefusionnet.org. Again, email us at fusion@thefusionnet.org. With membership, you'll have access to exclusive content on our website that you won't have unless you have those 10 consecutive check-ins. So you definitely want to get those if you want to fully peruse and browse our website. And hey, did I mention it's free? Also totally free. Right. This net is a directed net, and all traffic must go through net control. In order to check in, simply switch off your AMS automatic select mode, or automatic mode select, I should say, and go to DN mode, digital narrow. Use your press and talk button, pause for a moment, and then transmit your call sign, your name, your location, your temperature, and whether or not you have traffic for the net. Simple enough. So at this time, we're now going to call for mobile, short on time, and in and out stations only who would like to check into FusionNet. Again, only mobile, short on time, or in and out stations who would like to check in to FusionNet at this time.
Net control. Net control, KO4, CWF. That's Joseph in Columbia, South Carolina. That's Kilo Oscar 4, Charlie Whiskey Foxtrot. Short time, current temperature about 70 degrees, cool 70.
All right, Joe, we got you in there. You are acknowledged as number 19 tonight, number 19. On FusionNet, I have you as in and out since you're short on time. All right, any other in and out mobile short on time stations looking to check in? All right, with nothing heard, we are now going to do a general call for check-in. Any and all stations looking to check into FusionNet may do so. We already have 19 of y'all. KD2LRX, net control.
KD2NVB, Bob in Park Slope, Brooklyn, New York. I have no traffic, and it's also the temperature is 51 degrees. Back to net.
Alpha Golf 7 Whiskey Quebec, Wesley in Coolidge, Arizona, where it's 88 degrees.
KD3, LG, Matt, 48.
All right, guys, let's hold it right there, please. Let's hold it right there. So, the net would like to welcome the PO4 CWS. As mentioned earlier, beginning out tonight in Columbia, South Carolina, it's Joe. We have KD2 and DB, Bob, our good friend of Parksville, Brooklyn, where it's 61 degrees. We have AG7WQ, and that's Wesley in Coolidge, Arizona. And in that weather station, just bring it up a little bit if he could slowly go in his call sign and his temperature, and whether or not he has traffic for tonight.
Were you asking for it?
No, I have you, but I got you in there. There was a station that checked in right after you, and I'm not sure what his call sign was. He was breaking up. If he could go again.
KC, LG.
Was that Kilo Charlie 3, Romeo Lima Tango, or Romeo Lima Golf?
That was Kilo Charlie 3, Radio Lima Golf. Even connected on mobile, and the signal's probably here now. Translating on 5 watts.
All right, Matt, I got you in there in Newtown, Pennsylvania. What is the current temperature there, Matt? And do you have traffic for tonight's net?
Net control, this is KC3RLG. The temperature is 48 degrees Fahrenheit. I have no traffic. I'm in and out.
All right, very good. Well, we thank you so much for checking in tonight. We host this net every Thursday starting at 9 p.m. Eastern and whenever we call it quits. So we're certainly more than happy to have you here anytime you wish. And thank you again, KD2LRX, KC3RLG. All right, any other stations wishing to check in, please call Net Control now.
Net control. Please check in Kilo Charlie 4, Echo X-Ray Oscar. This is Wayne in West Columbia, South Carolina. 70 degrees, and I'll be sticking around.
All right, Wayne, thank you very much for checking in tonight. In West Columbia, South Carolina, we're at 70 degrees, KC4EXO. All right, any other stations wishing to check in? Calling any and all stations wishing to check into FusionNet. So far, we've got 23 of you. Who would like to check in next? KD2LRX. All right, nothing heard. So why don't we start some traffic tonight? We'll start things off with K2ACD, my good friend Matt in Long Beach, Long Island, New York. Matt, take it away with your traffic.
All right, thank you. Good evening, Jay. Good evening, everybody on the net. I got a group of guys that comes into my Wires X room, and they're down in Florida. They are always on the Wellington repeater down there, and they ask that we, if they're into HF, go on to the Florida QSO party this weekend, and look out for QRP stations. And also I heard that the guys that are on the Honey Badger net, which is every Thursday at 8 o'clock in room 80751, Daytona North Room, they got a few guys that I believe are doing the Florida QSO party, so keep an eye out for them too. Anyway, 73 K2 ACD, back over to Net Control.
All right, Matt, thank you for that traffic. And definitely, guys, make some contacts this weekend during QSO parties on HF. Really, really thank you, Matt, for that. All right, let's go on over to our next piece of traffic. That's Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Echo. Joe, my buddy in Gravesend, Brooklyn. Joe, what's your traffic tonight?
Honey Badger, you don't give up, blank. You know, I heard what Matt was saying before. I was a little distracted, so I couldn't answer then. But I got to say, one of my favorite bands is definitely the 1.25 centimeter band, otherwise known as the 220 band. It's definitely by far one of the best. It's got all the power and might of the 2 meter band, and it's got all the glory and sound of the 70 centimeter band. It's directly slapped right in the middle, and because not many people have the 1.25 centimeter band in their radios, it's it's still like ham radio. Not that 2 meters or 70 centimeters isn't, but it's more like the original 2 meter. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna say it's more like the original 2 meter band, how it was back in the day. And yeah, I think I'm gonna join that and get a 1.25 centimeter radio as well, just to I guess keep up with the with the coons. But definitely by far one of the better bands that are definitely out there, man. All right, for traffic, guys, traffic. Let's hope I don't time this out. I didn't turn my timer over. I've been very, very busy. But before I do pass my traffic, I need to say something. I got to get something off my chest. It's been bothering me all week, and I got to sincerely apologize to everybody on this net for last week. I was not prepared to do the net. I had a few things on my mind, and I was definitely a little on edge, and even I probably got a little nasty. I specifically know that I did get a little nasty with one of my best, actually my best friend out there, Jason KD2LRX. So Jason, I need to publicly apologize to you. I am very deeply sorry that I came off the wrong way. I am very sorry that I was nasty with you. I felt very bad, and I didn't want to just do it in a phone call. I wanted to do it out here in public to let everyone know how sorry I am for insulting you, for just talking down to you. It was absolutely not right at all. It was very, very wrong of me, and I publicly apologize to you. You're my best friend, and hopefully you can find it in your heart to forgive me. And just needed to get that off of my chest. Let me let this drop because I don't want to time it out, and this is the perfect opportunity to turn my timer over now. Done. All right. So, with that being said, all you guys out there, man, listen, I'm only human. Sometimes I come off the wrong way, and I apologize. I could be as rough as sandpaper or soft as cotton. But let's see. All right, the FusionNet.org, guys. I am slowly but surely getting the FusionNet.org in order. Thanks to the help of Mitch N2RGA, to the help of N7MKY Dave out there, and even Kilo Echo Zero MIZ. I have thank God for them. I've been getting everything done on the FusionNet. So, guys, we have a membership now. The membership is if you check in 10 times in a row, 10 times in a row, you get free lifetime membership, and you get access to all the exclusive content on the FusionNet. So some of you may have already seen that the website has been already switched over. So if you guys don't have the 10 check-in membership, I can give you membership, and then when you do check in 10 times in a row, we can upgrade you to the 10 membership, and then you'll have full access to the website. We're still working on it, so I still have some pages we have to build to get the logins and all that good stuff. So right now, I've been logging you guys in. I've been putting you guys in manually, so just be patient. Between work and church, I've really not had a lot of time to do it. I got some of you guys in there. I got like Rob I still have to put in there. I still have to put somebody else in there that have their 10 check-ins already. So, and please let us know when you are coming up to your 10 check-ins. Let us know when you do have your 10 check-ins. I do have all the logs from earlier this year. We'll have the logs from a couple of years, but we started it in January. So if you guys have your 10 check-ins, let us know. If your addresses are not the same on QRZ, please, you have to let us know. We also need an email address. It's not possible without an email address. It won't let us open the account without an email address. And plus, I have to email you your password. So please just make that available to us at the time of your 10 check-in so we can get you in there. All right, let me let this drop. I know I got some time. My green stuff is not all the way down yet. All right, we'll just flip it over. We'll give myself a shorter time. Give me a second, guys. All right, timer is turned over. So, okay, so go visit the FusionNet.org. Don't forget about the membership there. We do have the membership now, and there's going to be a lot more good stuff, guys. We are getting a repeater. As far as I know from the last contact I've had from Yesu, we should be receiving it May 6th. May 6th is our due date to get it. We still need a little help getting the duplexer. We've had some very, very generous donations, but guys, we do need a little bit more, so if you guys can dig in your pocket, take out some of those nickels and dimes and send them our way, it would be greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. It's sales at lostsheepdesigns.com, or you could send it to Loanco at Loanco 1972 at yahoo.com. Either one of those will get it to us. So we do need a duplexer. I am donating cable. I am donating an antenna to get it started. But the duplexer is a little bit more expensive than we anticipated. So we can definitely use your guys' help, man. So if you can find it in your heart to make a small donation, you know, every little bit does help, and we are very, very thankful. If you want it to be anonymous, like some of the other guys who already donated, we won't say a thing to anybody except thank you. And if you don't care about that, man, we will shout it from the mountaintops that you helped us, and let everybody know how much we appreciate you. All right, let's see. Did I get that? I got that. I got that. Okay, that I'm leaving out because I know Mitch is going to have some traffic for us. So, also, guys, another way to help support us, if you don't want to just do a single donation, if you just don't want to part with those nickels and dimes, we can certainly use the help. We do now sell shirts, so we merchandise some shirts out there, FusionNet shirts. All the proceeds, all the profit of those shirts does not go to Jason or myself at all. It goes right into the FusionNet. So if you do buy a shirt, that will definitely, you'll get a shirt. We'll get the money for the repeater and all the good stuff to keep everything running. Jason and I basically we run this whole thing ourselves. This is all out of the pocket. We do it for you guys. We do it for us because we love it, and we know you guys enjoy it. So this is why we do this here every week. And you know, sometimes the money can get to be a little bit of a struggle. You know, life, cars have to be repaired. Oh, let me let this drop again. So a lot of things. We run into some obstacles. Sometimes we need new parts. We got to get some things. We just happen to be getting the repeater, and this is going to be an awesome step for the FusionNet. And we are just we're just grateful for all of you guys out there, guys. We just want this net to be fun for all of you, and that's what we are. To tell you the truth, then Jason and I, how we started this was we had joined other fusion nets, other analog nets out there, and we seen the structure they were, and they were fun. It wasn't like they were bad or anything, but we got to thinking that they were a little too mainstream, a little too ordinary. We had an idea for this. We wanted it to be fun for everybody. We didn't want it to be so structured and so militant. So this is how we came up with this. And we're glad that you guys keep coming back week after week, and all the new members, the Australian guys, the guys from Japan, the guys from Canada, the guys from Trinidad. You know, it's just and all of you guys from right here in the United States, from state to state, and simulcasting it on all the repeaters and stuff. It's just absolutely a pleasure to do this every week, my friends. And you know, I have made some lifelong friends out here on this net, and I can't think of doing anything else on a Thursday night. And to be truthful with you guys, I have never, ever, not once missed a net. I came on with COVID. I came on with the flu. I came on with a pneumonia. I came on when I was out in the middle of the woods. So my goal is to never miss this net. All right, Jay, I think that is it for traffic. I'm going to shut my trap for the rest of the night. And, well, we know that's not happening, but. All right, JKD2LRX, back to you, my friend. And this is Radio Station, Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Echo, Joe, in Gravesend, Brooklyn, New York. Back on over to Net Control, KD2LRX.
2 LRX. Well, Joe, first and foremost, never a need to apologize to me. We all have great days. We all have days that aren't as great. But at the end of the day, we are always friends. And, I am grateful, tremendously grateful for what you said before. But just know that, of course, man, we're always more than good. And how about Joe's rest of his traffic? I mean, some really exciting stuff. What did you say? I mean, we have a FusionNet repeater coming up. We've got some great stuff planned for all of you guys. We are encouraging you guys to check in 10 times in a row so that you get that full access to our website. And just some wonderful stuff. We build this network around you, as Joe has very finely articulated, and we continue to build this, guys, for your enjoyment, your pleasure, and for you to all, of course, continue to learn and grow in this hobby. And to make new friends, too. How about that? So thank you, Joe. Really appreciate it all. And let's go on over to a woman who I know's got jokes. You got jokes? Tell me your jokes. KK7AYJ in Boise, Idaho. Take it away, Annette. Annette, where are you? Are you out on your cigarette break, cigarette Annette? You got jokes? We want to hear jokes.
You know what? I got to jump in there a second if I can, in between.
Why, of course you can, sir.
Because that wasn't going to be the last time you hear from me tonight. I forgot one of the most important things, man. Guys, you gotta welcome, not only just the net, but you gotta welcome Dave to the net, man. He is now got his room, the monkey room, up and running. Definitely you gotta go check him out. I am trying to find, as we speak, the monkey room. Oh boy, let's see. I know it's here somewhere. Guys, he's got an awesome system. He's got it up and running. It is bomb-proof now, bulletproof now. It is even nuclear missile-proof. And it is 83624, 83624. He's got it up and running in Boise, Idaho. So definitely check it out and welcome him to the family. As well, he is a net control operator, as well as Russ, KG0VK. Family is forever growing. I never thought that we would ever have more net control operators than Jason and myself. And here we go. We got 4 net control operators. We've got 2 ambassadors, and we have our own special engineer. We have our own Scotty in engineering. Can you believe that? Ryan, W4888. So he's always behind the scenes. You guys don't hear much from him, but he helps keep this ship running. So if it wasn't for him, we would not be boldly going where no man has gone before. Back over to you, Jay. AC2 and KT2 and all that.
All right, very good, Joe. Thank you so much for sharing all that. Absolutely, it's a growing family, a growing community. There's no doubt about that. Speaking of one of our members of our community is KK7AYJ, and that is a fairly new Hammer You out there. She's probably been at it for maybe just a little less than a year at this point. But I will tell you that when Annette first joined this net, she was kind of quiet. She said a few words here and there. And now Annette's got jokes that she likes to share. She has her own segment on FusionNet. And here it is, guys. You ready to laugh? KK7AYJ. Go ahead. Annette, are you with us? KK7AYJ.
I am net control. Did I drop out? Did I go over 2 minutes, or did you not hear me at all?
I think it's safe to say we didn't hear you at all.
I'm sorry, that was a long joke. But if there's time permitting, you can come back around, or I can do it again.
Oh no, we all want to hear your joke because none of us heard it. So the floor is yours, my friend.
A young Catholic couple, Patrick and Bernadette, were on their way to the church to get married. Sadly, their lives were cruelly cut short by a road traffic accident just before they would have reached their destination. Nevertheless, they lived a good and decent life. So naturally, in an instant, they found themselves standing at the pearly gates in front of St. Peter, as he reviewed a clipboard to confirm their names were on the list. As they stood there, Patrick said to St. Peter, "Will it still be possible for us to get married in heaven?" "To be honest, I'm not sure," said St. Peter. "Believe it or not, this has never happened before. If you will bear with me, I will check it out for you." With that, St. Peter disappeared. So Patrick and Bernadette sat down on the nearby golden bench, and they waited and waited and waited and waited some more. "I will check it out." With that, St. Peter disappeared. So Patrick and Bernadette sat down on I might have backed up too far. So Patrick and Bernadette sat down on a nearby golden bench, and they waited and waited and waited some more. They waited so long that a couple of months passed. Naturally, in that time, they chatted about their future and challenges of being married, and that the fact that many of their friends who had married found it wasn't always forever. Circumstances often change and relationships can suffer. Eventually, St. Peter reappeared, looking a little flustered. "Well," said St. Peter, "I have some good news for both of you. I'm pleased to be able to tell you that you can get married here in heaven." "Oh, that's great," said Bernadette enthusiastically. Patrick wasn't quite so enthusiastic with his reaction, though. "St. Peter, I was wondering," said Patrick, "if we are able to get married and things don't work out, would we be able to get divorced in heaven?" St. Peter's response suggested he was irritated by Patrick's question as he slammed his clipboard angrily on the ground. St. Peter, what's the matter? Bernadette inquired. Oh, for heaven's sakes, said St. Peter. It's taking me almost 3 months to find a priest here in heaven. Do you have any idea how long it'll take me to find a lawyer? Cigarette Annette to net control.
Cigarette Annette, I got you. You ready for this part of your jokes? You ready? Annette, do you hear me? Annette, are you ready for the end part of your joke? Which is hysterical, by the way.
Well, sorry they're so long. I'll have to find shorter ones.
Oh no, we love them. The longer the better. Shut up, Joe. All right, here you go, Annette. You ready? All right, what do you think of that, huh? That little sound effect?
Well, thank you very much for the music. I enjoyed it sounded like a cymbal clapping.
That was that thing. All right, Annette, thank you very much. All right, let's go on over to Annette's next door neighbor in terms of hand shacks, but husband as well, the one and only David and 7MKY with his traffic.
Ooh, pick me, ooh, pick me. And 7MKY, thank you, Jay, net control operator for this evening. And I need to take a deep breath. I'm going to have a lot of traffic for you tonight. So, I don't time out the repeater. I'm going to let this drop and start. Alrighty. First and foremost, I want to let everybody know that my mother is coming home on May 6th from rehab. She'll officially be out of the house for about 30 days, or has been out of the house for 3 days. And I wanted to thank everybody for their support and their prayers. Really excited to have her home. She's stronger, healthier, and I'm really looking forward to it. As for some new and exciting news, I have discovered APRS thanks to K2ACD. He sent me on the rabbit hole, and I currently posted on the FusionNet Facebook page, which if you haven't had the Facebook page, you need to apply and have Joe approve you. But we are advertising in Boise, Idaho via APRS. So go to APRS.fi and look up N7MKY or go to the Facebook page, and you'll see that I'm not only broadcasting the repeater, but the fusion that's happening now. As it relates to the N7MKY repeater, it is now bomb-proof. Yes, you heard it, bomb-proof. So any military personnel out there, please do not fly over and test it. I really don't want to test it being truly bomb-proof. But as far as all the problems that the N7MKY repeater was having with voice dropouts, one person hearing us, we're hearing them, yada, 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 it is now bomb-proof thanks to K7LAN. We checked everything. I mean everything. We choked everything. We reran cable. We did everything except replace the cable modem. As soon as we replaced the cable modem and got rid of the provider's cable modem, everything works just fine. That being said, the N7LGN repeater will have its cable modem replaced tomorrow, and it will be bomb-proof. So anybody that's participating at the N7LGN repeater, you will have no dropouts after tomorrow. Also, the YouTube channel for the Fusion is live now. We now have a YouTube channel for FusionNet.org. So take a look. We are doing our first live stream on it tonight. So if you haven't subscribed to that channel, please do so. Monetization of that channel will also help support the FusionNet.org. And you know, it just takes 1,000 subscribers and 1,000 hours worth of views and something to go viral, and oh my law, we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a lot of things to do for all the people that participate in the issue. So please don't forget to go there and find it and subscribe to it. The channel is listed on the Facebook as well. And, you know, hey, after all, don't forget about the monkey. Go to N7MKY, get a Twitter, and subscribe to NC. And also submit your video suggestions and your content. I'd love to see what you got. I'd love to see what you have. And I'd love to post it because you know what? Somebody there might find it interesting and helpful. All right. Last but definitely not least, I have a big favor for any and all Fusion participants. On June 22nd, mark your calendars, June 22nd at 7 p.m., or I should say between 7 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, room number 83066, which is the room for the N7LGN. I will actually be doing a hands-on Wires X demonstration to get everybody excited in the Legion. We have about 150 members, and about 30 plus of them are hams, and they're all going to be there and super excited to learn about Fusion. But it's not going to be a PowerPoint slide. It's going to be a bunch of radio equipment that they can actually get on and get onto the N7LGN repeater. So any and all stations that are checked in, if you'd be so kind as to mark your calendars and take your node or your repeater and stick it into 83066, 83066. At that time, I'm going to try to have a bunch of people check in and get excited because these are a bunch of new hands that are not really versed on Fusion. And I want the fire to catch it, and I want everybody to just have a good time. That being said, that is about all the traffic I have, with the exception of Joe. Here's my public apology to you for not being the next troll operator for last week, and I really appreciate the fact that you took the time to take the reins of that night. I think that was 3 times in a row for you, so I really, really appreciate you doing that for me. As you can see, a week's worth of time gave me a lot of energy back, and yeah, that's all I got. N7MKY with a bulletproof, bomb-proof repeater now. Back to net control.